We're live?
Yep.
Okay, where's it at?
No, we'll do it live. Fuck it.
We're doing it live. Fuck it. You guys out there? Can you hear me? I'm gonna point a gun at you. Can you hear me? Yeah. Come on, guys. All right. You guys on there? Okay. What's happening, folks? Okay. So, first up, here's a link to Cherokee Creek, the second movie. And odd conversations and titties and gore, so it's not for children. Okay, so Jonathan Berkeley says he lost sound. Everybody said they lost the sound.
Yeah, I switched it back when he said that. I think they missed the titties part.
Did you guys miss me talking about the titties when that thing was up there? Well, sorry about that. We'll try the titty talk next time. But put if you don't mind, just put a link up.
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, so there's a link in the chat for Cherokee Creek. Buy it. If you don't like it, I'll give you $10 off a class. So there. So the Ruger carbine got the what are they calling these things? The fun sticks or whatever. I don't know. Fucking retarded shit people say on the internet. But I'm going to get this thing out. But it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little thing. I'll go play with it. Even in the video where I talk about it, I say, you know, I still think they're fucking useless. People say, oh, you turned 180 on that. No, that's pretty much what I said. For you guys, I'll give you a mild update on the on the survival canteen. So I put the Tender Zip, the Exotac Tender Zip, on all the zipper pulls. So there's a fire starter there. The SE knife, I lashed it to the bag. I don't want it falling off. These are loose knots, so I tied them on there to take up the room, but they're very loose. I can untie them and use it for a lanyard because I don't want to lose shit. I got a headlamp, some more paracord, the matches, and some folks are like, what's up with the orange stuff? Like I'm a ninja or something. Listen, if I get found because of a few pieces of orange thread, like I should have been wearing a ghillie suit. Like if that gives me up, should have been wearing a ghillie suit. I tried putting tape around the can, but it wouldn't come out. It's a tight fit anyway. It wouldn't go in or out. So I didn't put the tape there. I did wrap the tape around the end of the strap, and I'll probably put some on this part to keep it from clanking, just because it's annoying. I don't use this, so I probably will wind up wrapping tape around that. Even if I had to use it, I could still use it. And people are like talking about like lashing big things around on this thing. The whole point of it is just kind of being, you know, a minimalist, So anyway, so that's what's up. Inside I've got a rat's tourniquet, a chem light, and the Leatherman wave, and the Nano Strike XL. Looks like copper. Fancy schmancy. I've got it lashed in here, but when you take it apart, it comes out to use it. But I have both ends. This is one piece of string here, paracord, and that's all the news that's fit to print right now. Anyway, it's just an experiment. People, you know, and every time I say, what would you guys do? People are like, oh, you should put all stuff. And I said something about keeping it empty. And the guy says, you got to have water in there because if you break your leg, you won't be able to walk and you're going to need to have water. I said, well, maybe I should carry crutches. God damn. I've got these little Mylar sleeping bags that I'm going to put down in there, and I'm going to tie paracord so I can pull them out like a fish stringer, and I'll have them where they don't stack up. But I think it's fucking camel. So what are you going to do with the stuff in the can if you have to use the can? I'll take it out. Like, I'll put it in my fucking pocket. Like, piece of paracord in these, I could tie them, hang them around my neck. I mean, like, fucking some people's kids, especially fucking Pierre, fucking ask them fucking I got pockets on my pants and my shirt. I could take stuff out of this and put it into my pockets. I like the bright colored paracord for life support shit. Oh, I didn't turn the timer on. You guys got bonus time. So Cherokee Creek, you fucking need to do that. Tell your people to get you gift certificates for class. Some people are already doing it. So, like, everybody that's got to buy you some Christmas shit, and plan on this for next year. Plan way ahead, telling everybody what you want. And then it's going to be a 2019 price increase. Any classes bought before midnight, January 31st, 2018, get the 2018 pricing. But guys, it's been 5 years since we've repriced this out. It's going to happen. It's going to be a mild increase. I think 5%. So Fighting Pistol go from 500 to 550. That's 10%, isn't it? I don't know. So if you didn't catch it last time, we've added Bastrop, Texas, April, the middle of April, Fighting Pistol, Fighting Rifle, and Fighting Shotgun. They're mid-April in Texas. And towards the end of November, Fighting Pistol, Fighting Rifle in Texas, maybe Shotgun too. I don't know. There'll be more. If you have, people are busting my balls about this. People asking me to teach in these other places. Okay, here's the deal. If you have a range and you have people and you want us to come to your place, info@tacticalresponse.com, and we'll talk about it. But like you can't just say come to my town. I don't have sources there. If you have a range, you have access to a place where we can train. Ghost Tactical, what's up, man? Like Ghost Tactical was like, he said something about, I can't remember what he said. I mean, he was trying to compliment me. He said something about he didn't agree with me, and then he came and took a class, and then he agreed with me. I'm like, because I'm a fucking smart motherfucker. That's why. No, I was kidding. But he's a good dude. Matt Harmon says everybody should sign up for Patreon. Here's the thing for you folks. I say this, I don't know, periodically, but like, if you want to get answers from me and you're not an alumnus, or even if you are, but you want, I mean, now there are exceptions, but people have been asking questions like this week, and I've been answering their messages and stuff within minutes. And sometimes it's hours, and occasionally it's days, but usually I get back to you within 24 hours, sometimes within 24 minutes. Techno Bobber, what is Patreon banning people for? Colt's going to see us at Fighting Shotgun and Bastrop. What's up, Robert Pritchett? Sorry. Raytheus Ray says, how many people? If you have to ask how many people, we don't even need to begin this conversation. It's kind of like one of those things, like if you got to ask how much something costs, you can't afford it. How do you feel about the state of West Virginia? West by God, Virginia, Dalton Miller. Listen, guys, info@tacticalresponse.com. If you have a range and you got people, if you're like in a population center, like you can't be in fucking middle of bumfuck Egypt and with a piece of dirt and expect people to show up there. They're not. You have to be like around population centers. Max, I live 2 hours from Palmyra. I'm still traveling 13 hours to Camden in March. Well, Max, we appreciate you. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, listen, you guys that are not, if you don't have a free membership at LIBERTV, you're wrong. If you don't have a premium membership at LIBERTV, you don't know what you're missing. And we got stuff coming up for you premium guys on LIBERTV. It's been kind of slow, but I'm telling you, we got some stuff coming up. Trust me on this. Chase, Terminal List is fantastic, and good stuff coming up on that. Pierre, I was just shit talking you, Pierre. I didn't tell anybody to buy a Smith & Wesson 2.0. I'm still wearing the gun. It's still fine. I got no complaints with it, but you will never go wrong with a Gen 3 Glock 19. Glitter, ink, and ammo 3 times. What's up? Matthew, what is your secret to accepting the fact that the world is full of mongoloids? Well, if you imagine the average person, how smart they are, and 50% of the world is dumber than that, you're ahead of the curve. Pierre, if you want to know what was said, go back and watch it from the fucking beginning. We don't do goddamn reruns here for you or anybody else. Fucking Arab motherfucker. Somebody said, I may not agree with you. Well, I don't give a fuck if you agree with me. If you disagreeing with me doesn't make you fucking right. God damn it. Somebody asked me about the Armsur handguard system. It fucking great 20 years ago. If I had to change the trigger on your AR-15, what would you put in it? I guess it depends on what's going on. Like what am I using the gun for? What's going on? What's up, Garrett? Micah, what's up? I don't need any. No offense to anybody. I don't need any more books. I've got a stack of books I haven't read. I got a book I haven't finished writing. I fucking like I don't have time in my life for another book. John Wilburn, yeah, I think that it is more than worth the price of membership, especially if you consider what the price of those DVDs is, and the amount of value in the information. Techno Barber, I don't even know what you're asking me, man. I just use mil-spec shit. Rarely that I don't use mil-spec shit. What shirt is that? I believe it's a Wrangler. Shelton, can you tell if this is Wrangler?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Wrangler. Have you ever tried discrete carry concepts clips? Fuck no. If it's got the word clip in it, no. Design Daddy, thank you. I do need to finish writing it. I think more than one person would buy it because I think it's good shit, though. Mandingo is dangerously close to being banned. Exclusive prepper, if that's the gun you have, bring it to class. Like, just don't beat around the bush, man. People always, they want me to confirm their purchase. So just say, I have a Walther, whatever. Is that a good gun? Don't say, is this a good gun? Say, I have a whatever. Is this a good gun? Just fucking own that shit. And I'll give you a fucking honest answer. These people ask these ambiguous questions. What do you think of the blah, blah, blah? I don't fucking even answer them. Starry Night pulling spa care. No, it is not. Or at least I haven't been inviting. Adil, Saeed, everybody's anti-gun. I got to wear clothes. Somebody's asking about AR-15s. I only let one company put my fucking company logo on their fucking rifle. That should tell you what I think about that company. What kind of food or drinks does somebody need to bring to class? Well, whatever you eat or drink. Night trailer. What do you mean, Mike Steven? I don't know what you mean, night trailer. SRE9E. What is that? Is that the Ruger? I don't know what that is. I think that's the Ruger. Delton AR-15s are not very good. I never said anything bad about a Walther PPS 9mm. I wouldn't tell anybody to buy one, but I never said they don't work. Guys, when you, all you guys that buy other stuff besides a Glock, all you guys that are buying the CZs and the Walthers and all, you're just trying to not buy a Glock. That's the fucking honest truth. You're just trying to buy a fucking gun that works that's not a fucking Glock. Just buy the fucking Glock. The goddamn mags are $19. Holsters are fucking everywhere. Parts are everywhere. But people go out and buy these guns that aren't... And I'm carrying a goddamn Smith & Wesson right now. You understand? You guys keep trying to buy around the fucking gun you should buy. And if you're not going to buy a Glock, buy a goddamn gun made in America. Okay, so I don't know much about those Rugers, 4x Cherokee G. I don't know much about those, but Ruger has always built good guns. They're just not cool. You know, Ruger's just never had the cool guy gun status. My first real centerfire handgun, was a Ruger P85 Mark II. And it was a fine gun. Just big, heavy, couldn't find a fucking holster for it, but it was fucking fine gun. Kwaku. Somebody friend Kwaku and put him in the alumni forum. He's a good dude. I won't ban you if Kwaku shows his ass. Kwaku. God damn it, I'm sorry, man. Kwaku. Somebody said something about magazines fitting in a gun. You guys got to understand, most of the magazines that you know, like the SIG and Beretta and Canik and all those, are the same magazine body, and they'll fit into the other guns. The magazine catch is just a different size and at a different height, but it's pretty much that same magazine body in all of those guns. Tyler, I have not shot the Elite more. I was going to do it today, but just, man, just, we packed up. I don't know if you guys are on the Instagram or not, but we packed up the Toys for Tots stuff today. 200 and, fuck. No, wait a minute. How many was it?
It was 300 and something.
312 or 300. I don't know. A shitload of kids got presents today. You said you hadn't seen Clint on the internet. You got to get on Instagram and stuff like that. They're around, and I know they have been. I know they have been for the last 6 months because they've been on my channel in the last 6 months. What is your opinion of the 22 TCM cartridge? It sounds like fucking horrible to me. Would you get one aim point or 3 Holosuns if it meant all your rifles would have optics? Okay, that's a fair question. I couldn't tell anybody not to get a Holosun. Now, you know, they have their mil spec line. I couldn't tell anybody not to get a Holosun. I've got them. Like, you know, I have them. I bought these. Like, they didn't give me these. I bought these from Big Daddy Unlimited. Fucking rocking price. So hey, sorry you brought it up. But I have not seen a broken Holosun, and we've got them on our rental guns and have had them on the rental guns for like 2 years. I mean, I haven't seen a broken one. So that's all I got. That's all I can say. I'm not ready to tell anybody. I just can't. I can't tell you that it's as good as an aim point. I've been using aim points for 20 fucking years. They're fucking awesome. But I got to tell you, if there's, I'll tell you this without hesitation, and you can bring up whatever fucking brand of red dot sight you want to. I'll put Holosun at least in second place, if not tied for first, at least second place. And yes, and that means that whatever fuck you got that's not an aim point or a Holosun is fucking in third or further back. Don't even fucking ask about your brand. Fuck. What is your philosophy for maximum personal development? Hardship. Voluntary hardship is the best thing for personal growth. You should not use conversion barrels in Glocks. People are going to say, well, I've never had a problem. It's fucking reliable, blah, blah, blah. Listen, the ejector is different. Listen, do they run most of the time? Is it fine for a training gun? Yes, I would not carry one. To Nick of Palmertown, got on Patreon this week. What's up, dog? Thank you. Kwaku. Scott Luxer says, add him on Facebook. Yeah, Morty Nation. Yes, I keep telling people like this. It's where I buy stuff. I go in there, click, just like you guys do. Like I mean, no offense to my other friends in the retail world, but like you can't fucking touch Big Daddy. And here's the deal. Like literally, I talked to John about this. Typically, the reason you're getting stuff so fast, typically is after your order processes 6 minutes later. It's all automated. 6 minutes later, your shit is in a box with a label on it at the fucking dock to go out within 6 minutes. Most of the stuff, not firearms, of course, are different, but like stuff. So, anyone know if Big Daddy ships to Canada? I do not know, Robert. I do not know. Brett, I have the P85 Mark II. Because the P85s, if you decocked them, pow, they'd go off. Oops. Will you ever do a pepper spray class again? People don't like pepper spray classes. Dwight, should I sell my ACOG for a red dot and a magnifier? If it's the standard 4-power ACOG, those are great sights, man. Those are great sights. I wouldn't. Here's the thing. If you said, should I buy an ACOG or an aim point and a magnifier? I'd say get the aim point and the magnifier. Hard for me to talk you out of that ACOG. It's such a great optic. Such a wonderful optic. I am still wearing the Super Bio gun belt. What are you planning on doing for videos at Big Daddy's? Max, you going down there? I don't know. I never know what I'm going to do or if I'm going to do anything. I mean, I'm going to take my cameras, but that doesn't mean I'll get a camera out. I mean, that's just the way it goes on. It's just the way it goes. I read the military was looking into 6.8. They've done more than look at it. They are buying guns. I don't know at what level or how much or whatever the case may be, but they have. Herc, I don't plan on doing anything on their shipping system. Like kind of like how it's made. Are you planning on being at the Palmyra class next year? I have no. And here's the thing. And this is Ron. This is not me trying to be dismissive. Even if I had on my calendar to go there, I wouldn't tell anybody. And there are people here that I've just been at the class when they got there. I didn't say it ahead of time because shit happens. And if I say I'm going and then something happens and I'm not there, people in the past, I mean years ago, have said, oh, they did a bait and switch. You know, I've signed up because I thought Jaeger was going to be here. Listen, I've got a fantastic crew of instructors. Anybody on here will tell you I've got a fantastic crew. There are people on here probably that have had 3 or 4 or 5 classes and I've never taught any of them. And they still keep coming back because my crew is fucking second to none. So I just typically I don't ever say where I'm going to be. And I hate doing those fighting pistol with James Yeager classes simply because if I get sick or something happens, people have showed up for me. It just even though they're still going to get a great class, it's just like ugh. High voltage. I don't know anybody at the Barrera factory, nor do I know what they're building. Sorry. Terry Foy says, so how was being locked in the police station yesterday? So literally, me and Don are driving around collecting toys for Tots. We go over to the Carroll County, Tennessee Sheriff's Department. Buzz at the front. We say, hey, we're here for the Toys for Tots. He looks at Don and says, "Who's that guy?" And, Don number. So, okay, because there's supposed to be two of you, whatever. So they said, "Go over the green door, we'll buzz you through." So we open the green door, we go in, it's like a Sally Port. They open another green door, we go into the other green door, no other doors buzz. And so we're in that room where I did the video for, like, not exaggerating, like 59 minutes. Nobody came. And Marilyn called the fucking the office. I was just sitting there. I didn't give a shit. I was laughing about it. But Marilyn called the sheriff's office and had them buzz us out. And we walked out. There was still nobody around. I mean, nobody. And so fuck it, I just got in the truck and left. But yeah, we were there. I thought, they've got us. They've got us in here. Now how are they going to get us out? It's going to be prickly. Put me in that cell. Corey Sachs says, I'm going to try to make a YouTube channel with non-gun related topic, but we'll slip some gun mindset stuff in there. Corey, if I can help, let me know. And any of you guys that are alumni that have a channel or want to start a channel or whatever the case may be, I am at your disposal. We could do a camp, like we come in and I show you how I do things. There's no magic to it. Show you how I do things. And if you wanted like the next level kind of shit, you could talk to Shelton about stuff, about editing and stuff like that. Like if I can help you guys, I want to help you guys. So just let me know. Steve Martinez. Diesel. TR is Thunder Ranch. Evil, I did not call 911. Morty Nation, thank you for your support. There's a buck, man, a buck. And again, about Patreon, it's not about getting money out of people. If you give me $1, that shows me that you're willing to. It helps me separate all the static on the internet from people that are really committed to this. And I know $1 might not seem like much, but most people won't fill out stuff and click yes and whatever, and yeah, I'll give you $1. They won't do that. And so what I find is that my Patreon folks don't ever want anything. And when they do, I tend to answer them really quickly. So and people go, it's in spurts. So they'll ask 3 or 4, 5, 6 questions over the course of a couple of days. I don't hear from them for 2 or 3 months, stuff like that. No, Brett, the military did not pick 300 blackout. I don't know who might have told you that. Miguel says, I have a Springfield Armory 1911 loaded. What do you think? I think you got a certified piece of shit. Corey M, I carry all the time. Glitter Ink and Ammo. I was expecting more like Benny Hill music to play in the background. I'm not picking any locks. Like I said, I told Don, he said, holy fuck, what are we going to do? I said, the only thing I'm worried about, I said, look at all the doors. He said, what about them? And I said, there's no slots for them to push a food tray through. I try to tell people all the time, Pierre, that the last thing you want is my undivided attention. Brian White, no, I don't feel like 300 blackout is phased out. As silencers become more in vogue, as they do every day, the 300 blackout, I believe, has cemented its place in the world because of the increased popularity of silencers. Big Mo, thank you, brother. Thank you. Mayday Arms, what was one of the biggest problems when you started instructing? The same thing is now. Making people understand that I'm not here to waste their time. Like when I do the videos like 40 sucks, man, like I'm trying to save people the trouble. And they're like, oh, and they won't listen to the video because in the video I say I'm not talking about terminal ballistics. Well, you don't want to get shot with a 40. Here's the thing. The reason that the number one thing on our gear list is an open mind is because it's fucking hard to pour information into a closed one. And the thing is about the internet is I'm trying to sprinkle knowledge over to a bunch of people, so it's not personalized. So I hurt people's feelings. You can tell I hurt people's feelings because I go, okay, this 40 sucks. He breaks guns, blah blah blah, and they begin. Well, you're a stupid motherfucker. They begin there. You're like, I don't call anybody out on those videos and go, Larry Johnson is a stupid son of a bitch for buying a 40. I just say, this is fucking stupid and blah, blah, blah. And they take it personal because they do not have an open mind. And they say, oh, mine's never broken. And this one guy said he fired 150,000 rounds with no broken parts and no malfunctions. Like, just fucking people, like, they say I'm full of shit, and then that's their people. That, you know, it's like, holy fuck, man. I haven't tried a Springfield XD anything because they're pieces of shit. Thank you for becoming a Patreon, J-Lo. Is it like J-Lo? No, it's not like J-Lo. 4 shows a month for 12 months. Plus Patreon. I think it's worth $1, right? Favorite silencer. If you're going to buy one silencer, get one for a 308. If you get one for a 308, it'll work for 300 blackout and for 5.56. Yes, you lose a little bit of reduction on the 5.56, but it's one can that'll fit 3 guns. And as far as what's the best one, there's so many good ones right now, but I like AAC and SIG because of the way they attach and detach from the guns. Listen, I owned a Glock 23. I bought a Ruger P85 Mark II. The next gun was a Glock 23 and shot it to fucking pieces and fucking bought a 19. Sean Pettit. I don't know anything really about the polymer 80s. We've had a few come through class and they seem to work fine. So I don't know that. I don't know. You mean polymer 80s in 40 or in 9mm? Or somebody asked me about XDs. They're junk. They're junk. And the robber, everybody that buys an XD is trying to not buy a Glock. Buy a Glock. Chris Elliott, get rid of that 23, man. You can do it, man. You got to be a motivated seller. Micah, you work in a damn gun shop and you're asking me questions. You're supposed to know everything. CC75, the CC, those old metal CC guns were fragile. They were good, like they felt good, they shot good, but they were just fragile and you couldn't get parts for them. Yeah, I say this when I introduce myself in the long introduction. I went from Ruger P85, 23, Glock 19. Most people, there's 15 guns between the gun they started with and the gun in their holster. They're not for me. What was problematic in Bastrop? I missed that. Somebody said, what's your opinion of a VZ58 over an AK? Why? What an odd question. Listen, I know you guys in Canada have to have a VZ58. You can't have an AK. I think a VZ58's a fine gun, but I wouldn't trade an AK for it. And again, the VZ is VZ, as you guys call it, is a fine gun. But mags and all that parts and shit, we don't have that. We do have all that shit for AKs. I have 7 Glocks. What red dot do you suggest? Wayne, what training have you had? I have heard 38 Special is kind of a Magnum 9mm. It is not. 38 Special is not. No, 357 Magnum, it might be. Not everyone that buys an M&P is trying to avoid buying a Glock, Magnum. I own Glocks. I own a lot of Glocks. I bought an M&P because it's made in America. And I said for years, if the Americans build a gun I can depend my life on, I'll carry one. It's what's in my fucking holster right now and every other day. Thoughts on Glock 45? Yeah. Do you still like the Canik TP9 SF? Yeah, fucking great gun. Great gun. Great shooting gun. Scott's got a pre-order on Occam for Occam's AK. Oh, the whole gun. I don't know why he started doing that, but I told him, I don't know, a long time ago, the only way he was going to do what he wanted to do is by building his own guns. What 357 Magnum ammo do you use? Fiocchi. Did you go to Bucky's in Bastrop? No, but I got a gift package from Excess Sights from Bucky's. That's what that Bucky's picture was for. So Wayne says former military and LEO. Is that when I ask you about training? Because if you're about to tell me you got good handgun training in the fucking military, it's fucking bullshit. Unless you were SF or something, you didn't get any fucking handgun training. And I know fucking cops don't get good training, so don't hand me that shit. Miguel is asking about stopping a bear. If I was in bear country, the least I would have is a 44 Magnum. The least I would have with some kind of solid fucking bullet. Todd Kilmer, what's the best advice for an off day at the range? Go back to what your training was. Remember what your instructor said to do and do those things. Why put a red dot on a pistol? That makes as much sense as wiping before you shit. Wow, like, thanks for adding nothing to the conversation. You could have just said, why put a red dot on a pistol, and maybe got some kind of a fucking answer, but you wanted to be a fucking dipshit. So, Wayne, you were a SEAL. Oh, okay. So what was your class number? Let's see. My wife and I will be taking fucking pistol. Can our 10-year-old son take it with us? Yes. Gregory, yes, your 10-year-old son can take it with you. We've had plenty of 10-year-olds in class. Let's say, Captain Biggins, is it considered stolen value if someone wears a Town Response alum shirt? Yeah, they should have taken the class. Jared, why are full load revolvers hard to find? Well, it depends on what barrel length you're looking for, but because they're heavier, that's why. Tyler says, as a student of weaponcraft, if you had to pick a quality 1911, there's no such thing as a quality 1911. And nothing against Don Shipley, but he said a friend of mine wasn't a SEAL, that was a UDT guy with Richard Marcinko, that was on Richard Marcinko's team in Vietnam. And Shipley said that he wasn't a SEAL, and he was. And I've talked to him and Marcinko about it. So, okay. Miguel, have you been shot? I have not been shot. Can I use a Midwest AR-10 and a Trijicon 1-8 for the sniper class? The short answer is yes. The short answer is yes. But you probably won't enjoy that thing. It probably will not do what you want it to do, but you are welcome to. And I like it when I say, these are shit, and then somebody says, what about this brand? Like I go, all potatoes are shit. What about Idaho potatoes? Well, they're shit too, because they're a fucking potato. Jesus fucking Christ. Corey M., you keep talking about this fucking Colt. I do not like Colt rifles. And they're fucking anti-gun, and fuck them. Yeager, what's up? Limited to 10 rounds. What's better, 45 or 9mm? 9mm is always the answer. CB Fall. Well, thank you. I did not see the Trump versus Pelosi showdown. It's bullshit to carry a 44 in bear country and get in a situation where you have to use it and get one or two fucking shots off before you get your ass mauled if you're that concerned. I don't know what you're trying to say, man, but it doesn't make any sense. Captain Biggins, have you worked alongside Delta or SEALs as a PMC? I have, and dude, I'll take a Ranger every time. Evil Tribble, get another one of, a new production Gen 4 for parts interchangeability, so you don't have to keep two different kinds of parts around. Miguel says, I've been shot and stopped the bleeding with my friend's hand holding my back while spinning car. Intense. Who gives a shit, dude? You ain't the only motherfucker's been shot. You're in the wrong crowd to be fucking trying to get some fucking kudos for being shot, man. I train people to not get fucking shot. What's on the menu for Christmas dinner? Are you coming? I'm for you guys out there in the world that are alumni or friends. On the 24th, when we do our family thing, on the 25th, if you don't have any place to eat Christmas dinner, eat with us, and don't bring your fucking family. Just like if you're by yourself, we don't want anybody to be eating by themselves. But if you want to come Christmas Day, let us know. Send an email, jamesjigger@tatresponse.com. Tell me what's up. If you need a place to crash that night or whatever, but don't eat Christmas dinner alone. Okay, don't do that. Captain Biggins ran into some old high school friends of mine and said, "What's up, James Yeager heads?" I don't know what you mean, Captain Biggins. Okay. Somebody said, "Why is the Glock Gen 5 so unpopular?" I never said it was. Matter of fact, the Gen 4 is my least my least favorite because all the problems it had when it first came out, which apparently have all been fixed. That's why I told Evil Tribble to get a newer production one. Did I do any mods to the grip? Yes. I sandpaper the side and the top, but not this side. But going back to people that stipple their guns don't carry them. Let's see. Mahdi AKs are good. James, if you can only have two guns, what would they be? People try to narrow me down to that all the time, and I'm never going to answer that question. Like, if you can only have one rifle, if you can only have one handgun, if you can only have this, or you can only have that, I'm never going to answer that question. Pierre says, looks like I'll be there for Christmas, just as working Eve and that day. Well, come down both days, man, or whatever you want, bro. You're my family. You want to come down? You come down both days. You motherfucker. Study for your final, man. William, man, we do it because you guys are our family, especially our alums. You're our family, and there are guys here that know that I mean that, and not just at my house, but their houses and stuff like that. We're kind of fucked up. We're a little dysfunctional, but we are a family. I actually like the Gen 5s. James, have you ever killed a Glock 19? I had one that, man, I shot that motherfucker. I mean, a lot. And I'm not going to be one of these guys that say 10 million rounds or whatever. I shot that motherfucker a lot. And at about 10 yards, about 30 feet, when I shot it, it would shoot high and left. About 6 inches. Like, it was just, I don't know what happened to it, but it started shooting off. And all my other guns, and when I let other people shoot that gun, it was high left. It wasn't just me. It started shooting high left, and I gave it away. I told the guy, "This is what's going on with it. I don't know what's wrong with it." And I gave it to a friend of mine that didn't have a gun, needed a gun that he was probably going to shoot. And it's funny because he was left-handed, so I figured he'd jerk the trigger low and right, so high and left would have worked for him. But yeah, I've fucking shot the fuck out of a Glock 19. Matt, is there anyone you would recommend to train with in Minnesota? I can't think of anybody right offhand. Miguel says, I want to take your class. Well, come on, dude. Fucking, there's a schedule. Sign up. My daughter's going to be turning 13. What is the class to give her for the... Always fighting pistol. I don't care who you are. Fighting pistol should be your first class with us. Drager says, looks like I'll be getting Christmas bonus and getting my ACOG and still have enough to buy for training. Thanks for the advice. Well, good luck. Big Daddy Unlimited. Check their price before you buy it. It's 99 cents to sign up. So sign up for 99 cents and buy that damn thing. Tony, yeah. You can't beat a Gen 3 Glock 19. You just can't beat them. I don't know anything about the internet, about getting signed up for a mailing list. I don't know what you're doing wrong or what's going on. I'm sorry, I don't know. Go try to sign up over at LIBERTV. It's the same mailing list. Adam Kushner. Yes, the alumni family is amazing. Somebody said I need to get some lights on Lucille. That's a good idea. I should. It should be the alumni Christmas tree. Lucille right here. Gen 4 Glock 19 with a Nomad Defense frame. So EK-47 RK-75. You have not had any training, have you? Oh man! Somebody said thoughts on the Walther PPQ 9mm. Somebody said they have 2 BCM rifles and they came with hats. If you got 2 hats, let me tell you what you do. You shit in one of the hats and then you cover it up with the other hat. BCM builds good rifles, man. Now, when somebody asks me for my opinion, like on a training company, and I say, I can't think of anybody, and then somebody else recommends another training company, just remember, I didn't tell you to train with those people. Okay. Jim, I am going to SHOT Show. Are Rat's tourniquets safe to use? Carl from InRange said to avoid them. I don't know who the fuck Carl is, but he's a fucking retard. I don't know Paul Harrell. Let's see. Dumbass CRTV merged with Glenn Beck, and now everyone's leaving it. Fuck Glenn Beck, man. When he called all of us that went to Bundy Ranch terrorists, I was done with that motherfucker that minute. Fuck that motherfucker. James, did you hear that Glock store is coming to Tennessee? No, I don't know. Is Tim from Mac really 7'4"? He is a big motherfucker. Like, you see the videos, like he's fucking, like he's, like, I gotta get, hey, what's up, Tim? Like, he's a big motherfucker. I don't know exactly how tall he is. I didn't fucking put a tape measure on him, but he's a tall son of a bitch. Tony, I have ran for sheriff of this county and I lost. I came in 5th. The only reason I came in 5th is there wasn't 6 people running. The DPMS G2 rifles are fucking awesome. Any collaborations in the works for 2019 like the one you did with Jason Browse? Not really. Nothing that's like actually come to fruition yet. Let's see. 308 guy, struggle shooting a pistol. If you can't shoot a pistol well, you can't shoot anything well. And that means if you learn how to shoot a pistol, your rifle shooting will improve. Is there anything you can do? 308 guy. Go over to LIBERTV.com, get a premium membership, and watch the videos, especially the video called Shooting Missology. When you watch Shooting Missology, that alone, write down your lesson, take notes. That video alone will pay for your buying the membership. What model Holosun do you prefer for an AR-15? Dude, they're really all the same. The 403C. Just remember 403C. This one is when it says GR, that means it's got a green dot. This one this one's got the solar panel on top. So that's it. I likes it. Do you have a 4-day class for pistol and rifle called Way of the Pistol or Way of the Rifle? You could take fighting pistol and advanced fighting pistol. That's 4 days. Or you could take the 5-day versions called Way of the Pistol or Way of the Rifle. James, thought on Mini 14. They are shit. We get a lot of those in California when we used to teach in California because it's one of the ones they could have. The stainless steel guns start galling at about 1,000 and won't run past about 1,500. The reason I know that is because we had a bunch of them in our fighting rifle class. The round counts 1,500. The blue guns, the carbon steel guns, they do run better, but still not high round counts. Cherokee, any chance of getting Tim? You mean Tim to come on here live? No. He's got a life too, man. That dude's got stuff going on. Anything particular looking forward to at SHOT Show? Brian, when I go, it's seeing my friends. I want to do a fucking SHOT Show scavenger hunt. I want people to find me new 40 caliber pistols that are being introduced in 2019 and new ammunition for 40 caliber that's being introduced in 19. And bonus points if you can find all the companies that have discontinued lines of 40 caliber ammunition and or pistols. Gabriel Morgan, I think that was a legitimate question. I don't know any thigh holsters. I don't know of any thigh holster. David Adams says, would you have a stroke if somebody brought a 40 caliber to your class? Are you fucking stupid? I mean, really? Are you fucking stupid? Herc North, you could say the reason none of my revolvers are stainless steel is because you can say that across the board is stainless steel is not as robust as the high carbon steel, the blued guns. And that's why I don't buy them. Now, if I was like a guide or whatever, I get it. But I'd probably have a blue steel one that I practice with and then carry the stainless steel. But yeah, in general, I don't buy stainless steel guns. There's that. Somebody said something about Tim and big dots. I don't know what you were asking. I missed it. Lord Medusa says, my dad just sent his Kimber 1911 in to get a trigger job. Is it still shooting low left? Clang and bang, what's up? What if you find somebody switching from 40 to 10 millimeter? I like 10 millimeter. I don't know what. They're not the same caliber. Even though 40 guys think it's the same caliber, it's not the same caliber. It's like 38 and 357 Magnum. Not the same thing. What do you think about Steiner optics? I think they're great. Then he says, are they worth the money? How the fuck do I know? Like, what something is worth to you, I could never judge. But I'll tell you, they're goddamn good optics. Brian Liverman. Sorry, I mean a class combining both rifle and pistol. Just figured it would be a 4-day course. Take fighting pistol first and then fighting rifle. There's your 4 days, and you have plenty of both. What AK-47 mags do you recommend? I like Magpul mags. Thank you, Steve Engel. Yeah, Corey, M&P slides are stainless steel, but it's not rubbing against stainless steel. It's not like on a Ruger where there's a stainless steel bolt and carrier rubbing against the stainless steel rails of a slide, and, or frame and stuff like that. It's not the same. So Joseph says, what do you like better, 5.86 or the 19 carry caliber? Any full size gun is more pleasant to shoot than any smaller gun. That's without a doubt. Any info on the CZ97B? Yeah, it's a fucking CZ. Have you ever had any experience with the Galco ankle guard? Same as the glove, minus the leather retraining strap. But I have not, Brian. I don't know. Yes, to alert group, Jesse is the people to go to for night vision training. Shoot videos. Well, glad you made it. better never than late, Yankee. Oh, you almost made it. I have not thought about putting an Apex trigger in my 2.0. I know how to shoot. Now, Bane has not taken fighting pistol yet, but I did pick up one of our demo guns the other day and asked Bane what he thought. And he said, Rule 1, keep your finger off the trigger till your sights are on the target and you've made a decision to shoot. Made me feel good. How much have I lost on keto? About 11 pounds. And I'm off keto till January 2nd because Christmas parties and stuff. I'm going to eat stuff. But I'm not stupid though. Cookie says, have you ever seen a Glock 29 in class? More than one. But David Giuffre been carrying a Glock 29 for forever, since before it was cool. I use Fiocchi, Clang and Bang. Fiocchi and Fiocchi. Performance Edge, what's up, man? Hey, man, I sent you one of the Browse Blades trainers. Did you get it? I never heard from you. I figured you were busy. Who was the greatest warrior the Earth has ever seen? Genghis Khan. There are more people on Earth with Genghis Khan DNA in their genetics than any other human being that has ever lived. He fucking killed motherfuckers and fucked their old ladies all over the fucking place. Let's see. Captain Biggins, I do not like gun butter. I use Breakthrough Clean. 4x Cherokee, Surefire. Drew says, I'm down 90 pounds since June. Whoa, since June? Holy fuck, brother. Good on you, man. What's up, Gary Johnson? Performer said you didn't get it? Dude, I sent you one. Like, no bullshit. I'm going to have to get with Joey and punch him in his face. Sorry, sometimes these are going so fast I can't. Josh says I lost 5 pounds on keto. Dude, you can shit 5 pounds out. John Wilburn, no. Don't be silly. Any more contact with the Girl Scout troop? Yeah, those folks are around. Phil, come on down to 2019. Chet Vols, you motherfucker. How do I feel about AK-74? I think they're great. I'm never going back to California. Somebody just asked if we teach classes in Arizona. Yeah, we teach classes in Tucson every year for like the last 10 years outside of Tucson. Bill Graham, is 40 a good round? That's funny, man. Like, you're out of here. Jacob Carroll, 300 Blackout. Go back and watch it earlier. What do you think about 454 Casole, Nathaniel Walker? I think it's great. It's actually like it's like 38 special compared to my 460. So you can use 454 like to warm up to shoot the 460. So I think it's pretty cool in that respect. I mean, but if I'm going to shoot something big, I might as well shoot something big. No, Jordan does not work at Tactical Response, but he is still our friend. What's the best way to get over a shooting flinch? Join LIBERTV.com and watch Shooting Mythology. Thoughts on M-Lock versus Keymod? Well, since I don't own any guns in Keymod, I'm going to tell you M-Lock. Shane, I told Chet to make more videos and he won't do it because he's an asshole. Youngblood, I use Gorilla Silverback. Gary Johnson, well, thanks for watching, man. I don't even think it matters if you watch it live. I think that it's still the same, if you watch it live or not. Guys, we're ending up. We got another minute to go here, and we're out. We started a little early, so I'll go a little bit just past just to make sure there's a good overlap. God damn. Brian, somebody, Brian Willachell, sorry. Somebody befriend that motherfucker on Facebook and let him in the alumni forum. Your alumni, your responsibility when you're in classes is to find cool people and recruit them into our fucking cult. Shooter Greg, you got you used coupon code, I hope? Yeah, okay. Good. I started keto and intermittent fasting, only stopped for a day. I don't think you're supposed to keto and intermittent fast. I don't think so. Let's see. Justin Miller, well, you're a cocksucker. What's up, Mark? Banano? Mark, I don't know if people call this, Mark Gardner, I don't know if people call this wisdom or not. Yep, I don't know Misfit Toys, for sure. Finally found unintended consequences. So far, so good. Listen, DD, you just got to get in there, man, and start reading it. I'm telling you, it'll get to a point where you can't put it down. Dr. Berry says yes to keto and intermittent fasting. What the fuck does he know? That motherfucker didn't know about a fucking internet or a fucking testosterone or a fucking keto till I told him about it. Motherfucker. He's a good dude, though, man. I'm lucky to have him as a doc. All right. We're going to call that a night. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. All you guys. Everybody. Thanks a bunch. And I'm headed down tomorrow. I'm headed down to Big Daddy Unlimited thing down there in Florida. And if I see any of you guys along the way, I'll give you a fist bump or a punch in the face as I head out. But James Jacob for Tactical Response reminding you that your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends. Now go. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Leave. Get out of here.